Whoa! Bro, it's 20% better. That's crazy. Hey, Jacob.
Oh, hey, Matt.
What are we driving today?
Ooh, it's a facelifted Mazda 3.
Facelifted?
Yeah,
This doesn't look very facelifted to me.
it's slightly.
Here's the thing, guys. Mazda doesn't just have billions and trillions of dollars like everyone else, all right? You know, they've been focusing on some of their bigger models, the CX-60, the CX-90 that we have reviewed. And so they've finally updated the Mazda 3, they've facelifted it, but it is in some respects a pretty minor facelift, and in other respects, it's a pretty major facelift. What does that mean, Jacob?
I have no bloody idea.
Let me explain to you. So there's some changes underneath the hood, at least for some of the models. They've also deleted heaps of things, but they've added other things. The interior, you finally get a bigger screen. They've just done all these little nips and tucks that I need, Jacob.
Frankly, that's what I was gonna say.
Take me to the plastic surgeon, fix my fat body, because we are with the Mazda 3. Facelifted. So today we're going to take you for an exterior tour of the Mazda 3. Then we're going to go on the inside, see all of the interior changes. We're then going to drive the thing, and I'm going to tell you about all the different additions and changes and all of the stuff that's going on under the hood. And then we're going to launch it. We're going to see just how quick it is, because this time, Jacob, we have the bigger, fatter engine.
Ooh, that's a spoiler.
Yeah, the G25, not the G20 that we reviewed last time. It's a big thing for us.
Good riddance.
Because frankly, we're going to eat our own words. And then we're going to end on our final thoughts. Should you buy the facelifted Mazda 3?
Maybe.
Oh. So today we're driving the Evolve SP. That means it comes with the G25 engine, and it'll only set you back $38,866, Jacob.
To be precise.
To be very precise. Drive away, which is unreal value, especially when you see what's inside. So actually, I'm kind of glad that they haven't made huge changes, because even though the price has gone up slightly, you know, it's really not that bad.
It's still an affordable hatchback.
Yeah, especially for what you get, you'll see. You get these headlights here with halogen daytime running lights. Actually, I think it looks pretty cool in a weird way, but I'm glad it's not the actual headlights, because they're fully LED, including the high beam, so that's good anyway. Who cares about your daytime running lights? You've also got the pulsating turn signals.
Ooh, that's a new update.
Ooh, yeah, pulses just like something else. And check out this giant grille. Actually, most of it is plugged up for aero reasons, but that's okay. You've got a Mazda badge here that's also your radar. This also has the vision pack, and you need to get that. It's a $2,000 option, but it adds radar cruise control, it adds lane centering, front sensors, it also adds a bit more safety kit as well, and it also means you get to unlock the new feature on the inside, which is a larger infotainment, but we'll come back to that. So yeah, it's very, very well worth spending the extra $2,000 for that alone. You've also got a little camera here that also gives you a 360 camera as part of that vision pack. Again, really important to get that. Down the bottom, you have a little bit of a splitter, but otherwise it's very simplistic. Minimalism is the name of the game with the Kodo design language, Jacob.
We love the Kodo design language.
Takumi Sakami. Go watch
Matsuda.
Go watch our CX-60 review if you want to get that reference. All right, Jacob, let's check out the side. And coming to the side, Jacob, I love this. I love these 18-inch blacked out wheels. They've also got some pretty good Bridgestone Turanza tires on them with a decent amount of tread. It just goes so well with this Soul Red Crystal paint.
I agree, the black goes really well with the red.
It looks so good. Oh, Jacob.
What's that?
Are these wiper blades?
Oh, they are.
Thank you to today's video sponsor, Daddy WiperTech. Let me guess, you have terrible wipers on your car.
Don't we all?
Jacob, you certainly do. You could do with some WiperTech.
I feel personally attacked.
WiperTech are direct to your door wiper blades. They offer a perfect fit guarantee. You get a 12-month warranty with them with Australian-based support. They're also aerodynamic, they fight rust, and they are made of Teflon embedded rubber. So they're designed to last. I use them on my car, and I promise you, if I can install them, you can too. Seriously, it's such a worthwhile upgrade. So click the link in the description below and use my code CarSauce15 to get 15% off of your order. That's huge.
What are you waiting for?
What are you waiting for? Let's get back to this. If we continue here, you're gonna notice, a little camera there with some blacked out mirror caps, because this is the SP, which is pretty cool. You've also got keyless entry and go. The other thing you'll notice is that it's just a big blob. It's just a big.
It's a bubble.
It's a big blob. And it's a big blob because a part of the Kodo design language, it's all about simplicity. can't speak today, Jacob.
God, the word simplicity is anything but simple.
I want to punch myself in the mouth. It also means that you're not going to see many hard creases, anything like that. It's all about aero, free flowing and moving with your body. Let's talk about the bum.
Let's do it.
And then coming to the bum, I love the tail lights, man. They've got a really cool 3D effect with the pulsating little LED.
I like that little touch, you know.
Pulsates. You've got a Mazda 3 badge there. You've also got the Sky Active G badge there. That's just in reference to the engine. They're all Sky Active G now. Up top, you have a black roof spoiler. And then down the bottom, you have a blacked out diffuser with a couple of exhaust tips, Jacob.
Ooh.
Let's see what that sounds like.
Let's see.
And then coming to the bum space, Jacob.
Ooh.
Gas struts, I would definitely expect to see that. You actually get a decent amount of space in here, even though on paper it's not the best because the roof line cuts in. In actuality, it's pretty decent.
It's very usable.
And check this out for attention to detail. So under the floor, you do get a space saver spare wheel, but you've also got sound deadening underneath it. And that is to help keep the interior nice and quiet because this is a premium hatchback, even at its price point. That's very good. It's also really easy to drop the rear seats and then you get a stupid amount of room in there. It's actually very, very usable. So really, Jacob, I've got no complaints.
Me neither. Pretty good.
Let's check out the interior.
Let's do it.
So coming into the interior now, and this is where you're gonna see the biggest changes of all. Even though, as I said, they're almost quite subtle, they make a big difference. So you get this new 10.25-inch infotainment display, and man, it is just huge compared to the old one.
It's a big upgrade.
Yeah, it just feels like a big upgrade. It's so much more responsive as well. The colors are just better on it too. So it's definitely worth getting that vision package because you want this screen, trust me. It's also got Apple CarPlay, and finally, you can use it as a touchscreen. You do have to go into the settings to enable you to do it while you're driving, because otherwise you have to have the car in park and the parking brake up. Silly, but now you can use it as a touchscreen even when you're driving, although it's not really designed for that because I've got weirdly long arms. I think, Jacob, you could attest to that.
They're very strange.
Yeah, they're very weird arms. And even I can't touch it with my arm fully extended out without leaning forward. So
that really says something.
yeah, it really says something. What else is new? Well, you've got a wireless charger there. And that's a good thing, friends, because it means that you can use your wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto, which is also a new addition, while charging your device. So very, very good.
Big thumbs up.
Big thumbs up. The only thing is I did notice that my phone would slip out of that wireless charger pretty easily.
That's because of the 2.5 litre engine.
Oh, we'll come back to that engine. Let's talk about what hasn't changed, and that is just the aesthetics. It is so nice in here.
It's classic Mazda.
Call me a Mazda shill, but this is a premium as interior. I really, really like it. And you really don't have to spend that much to get a lot. I mean, it even comes with dual zone climate control. And for a model that's pretty much second from the bottom, the Evolve trim, to have dual zone climate control is actually really impressive. By the way, it works really well. Great aircon.
Really powerful and cold.
Mazda, you've done a great job there. So you do get the same digital instrument cluster up in front of you, and digital instrument cluster is a bit of a stretch. I mean, like, it is digital, but it doesn't show that much information, but I don't mind because it looks really, really good and it's just functional when you're driving around. The steering wheel is classic Mazda. It's a great leather unit, feels so nice in the hands. You can control everything from this steering wheel, including your autonomous driving, and this thing just does such a great job. Such a great job.
Dude, it's such a good all-rounder. I'm like genuinely impressed.
Also, I don't know if this is a new addition, but you've got a little halo here with a, don't speak button, and that actually mutes all of your driver aid system, so it's not annoying. I think that's new.
Yeah, I wish it would mute my passenger sometimes.
So you might look at these seats and go, oh, they're a POV spec cloth, but they're actually very supportive. They feel really comfortable. Weirdly, they come with not only automatic adjustment in like every way, including your lumbar for the driver's side, they've also got memory function.
Whoa.
That's like, seriously, on a Nissan we're also reviewing today, you have to spend 55 grand or something to get that. That's unreal. So I did allude to that this thing is touchscreen, but it's only touchscreen in Apple CarPlay because then you have to go back and use this little controller down here, which, I don't know, works fine.
Yeah, bro, honestly, I don't have a problem with it at all.
Does the job. You've also got your sport mode button there, and the shifter is a nice real shifter. It just works. The other thing to mention, storage. So A lot of storage. That glove box is massive. You get a couple of cup holders here. You've also got pretty decent sized door bins, a little storage area to your right of your knee. So there's that. This is really nice and soft. You can also pull it back one notch and just get a little bit of space there, but you can pull it back even more. Bam! And then you've got a huge amount, including this divider, which you could probably kill someone with. And now another change is you've got 2 USB-C ports and a 12-volt socket. So coming into the modern age, Jacob.
Honestly, man, I can't fault this thing.
Can't fault it. What a nice interior. By the
Bloody
way,
good.
It's start-stop. I didn't mention that. All right, Jacob, let's check out the back seats.
Okay.
Alrighty, so coming into the back now, and I'll be honest with you, I'm a little bit disappointed with the back seats.
No, it's not the roomiest back there.
I remember it being better, but this is my driving position, and I don't really have much legroom, if any at all. Toe room is pretty terrible. Headroom is pretty good though, so that's a good thing. The seats back here, again, this cloth, but they do have a lot of support in the base. So when I sit here, my legs are at a good angle. The other thing I love is the quality back here. It doesn't take a hit. It's nice and soft touch everywhere that you touch. And that's so important because it soaks up road noise. And this has to be one of the quietest interiors, man, that I've heard in a small hatchback.
No, I agree. It's actually tranquil, some would say.
That's a big word. I wish you would tranquilize me. The other thing I like, you got a massive center armrest with a couple of cup holders there too. You've also got a map pocket there. You've got a couple of air vents too, but nowhere to charge devices. So if you have kids, that ain't great.
There's going to be some tears.
There's going to be some tears. Or if you've got 2 mats in the back, there's going to be some tears. Jacob, can we drive it?
I think so.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, friend, it's time to launch the turn back on. The G25, not E, the G25. Last time in the G20E, we got like...
It was like almost 10 seconds.
Almost 10 seconds, and that apparently had electric boost, which we did not feel. But let's see if this more powerful engine does anything better. Fist me. Whoa!
Ooh.
Oh.
Bit of wheel spin.
I love Mazda's traction control system. It lets you get out. Whoa!
Oh, that's pretty good.
Whoa! Bro, it's 20% better.
That's crazy. That makes sense because it's got 20% more displacement.
Oh.
Bro, what the
Let's get into our finale thoughts.
Bro, no, we're driving it now. Let's drive it now.
Let's drive it now. All right, friend, now we're driving the 2.5 liter, the big boy.
Oh yeah, finally. Check your mirrors.
Put our foot down.
Whoa.
Okay, that is significantly different to the G20E, which is now dead, that we drove last time.
Rest in peace.
You know that only made up 4% of sales?
No thanks to us.
Even after our glowing review of that car, 4%.
That's not even sarcasm. Like, we actually did have a glowing review of that car.
Yeah.
But it still didn't sell.
What else did we say in that? Well, what else did I say in that?
You minced your words, bro.
Listen, I said that don't buy the G25. That's what I said. Buy the G20, you're saving like $4 grand.
That kind of aged like milk. Oh God.
Aged like fine milk, because this G25E is a way better driving experience.
It's so much better, right?
Fuel economy is like not much different. 6.8 liters per 100 kilometers. In fact, it could even be better than what we were getting before. It's just that when you put your foot down, whoa, this thing is quick, and when you combine it with the fact that yes, it has stiffer suspension for sure, it rides like unbelievably well at higher speeds. Unbelievably well.
I'm surprised how planted it is. Like, I remember saying that in the G20 review as well, but it feels even more so now.
Maybe because we have more weight at the front. Okay, let's put the car into sport mode now.
Ooh, we weren't even in sport mode?
No, the steering becomes way heavier, way heavier. This is unreal. For like, you guys, you need to understand, for a car that doesn't have a front limited slip differential, you would think that this thing is like it's got a front limited slip differential. We're going around the twisties here.
Ooh.
We turn a little bit.
Oh, that, yeah, a bit of body roll, always around this corner.
Always.
Oh, that really shows.
But even so, it's so planted. The mechanical grip this thing has, and it's actually really fun. Quick interruption here. This engine is only $2,000 more than the Evolve G20, so you'd be silly not to get this engine. Anyway, back to the driving.
Dude, I think it's got a really healthy amount of torque.
It's like the perfect amount, and because it's naturally aspirated, you've really got to rev it out to get the most from it.
Oh, yeah.
And this 6-speed torque converter automatic, it does a really good job at keeping you in the higher RPMs, which is where you need to be to get the most amount of power from it, because it doesn't have a turbocharger or a supercharger. But I'm so glad it doesn't, because it means it's just more reliable.
Exactly.
Literally less to go wrong.
Exactly.
There have been some other changes for this facelift, which is the G20 now has cylinder deactivation. So it can deactivate, I believe, 2 cylinders. So
it's a 2-cylinder.
you can go down
essentially.
when you're just coasting or driving on the highway. It can deactivate 1 or 2 cylinders, and that apparently only provides a 5% bump in fuel economy.
You'd think it'd be more than that, wouldn't you?
You'd think it'd be
Deactivating
more.
half the engine.
And I'm always very skeptical of these cylinder deactivation systems ever since Holden and Ford have released some of the worst in the world that are quite unreliable.
With their V8s.
But now we're at Saucy Corner, and you're going to tickle my small little pickle. Here we go.
Oh, God, that actually takes off, man.
Takes off.
Here we go. Oh, that
guy was
flying.
going. That guy was going
for
fast.
it. Bloody
All
hell.
right, first corner. Okay. Oh, a little bit of understeer. That's okay.
Hey, it doesn't want to cut power though.
No, it doesn't want to
Keeps
cut
giving
power.
it to you.
Oh, the steering feels so good. Like it feels so direct.
It's kind of rotating around a bit. That was pretty good, man.
That was very good.
I'm impressed.
I'm really impressed. I'm really, really impressed. I don't really care that they've axed the 48-volt mild hybrid G20E because it really did nothing anyway.
Exactly.
And then there was that like X20, which was just like supercharged and next level, and that accounted for 1% of sales.
Yeah, good riddance.
I am sad though, no more manual.
Yeah, but if you're buying a Mazda 3 in 2023,
You're not buying the manual.
No.
Or if you are 5% of the sales. So
you're a small, minor demographic.
as I said, this has the Vision package. So if we press this little steering wheel button here, oh, there we go, and we press set.
Oh, we can now vision.
Oh, we're now visioning.
Oh,
The heads-up display as well.
I will say it is one of the best integrations of self-driving I've used recently.
Except it's not locking on, but no car seems to lock on here. Why do we always...
I think you run into trouble.
No, it's not me. It does drive itself down the highway really well.
It really
with
does.
adaptive cruise control, lane centering. It all just works. It just works.
Bloody well.
Simply clever, as Skoda would say.
Zoom, zoom.
All right, Jacob. Let's get into our finale thoughts.
Let's do it.
Alrighty, Jacob. Final thoughts on the Mazda 3. May I give them to you?
Give it to me straight.
You know, driving this thing again after like, what, a year? Just over?
Been like a year and a half.
I remember now how much I like the Mazda 3. And this thing with the G25 engine is a real blast. It's a lot of fun. It's one of the most refined hatches as well. It's actually really decently priced now in a world of very expensive, absolutely everything. And I think that this little facelift has just nipped and tucked in a few areas, has added a few things that really make this, I would say, pretty much at the top of the class.
Can I be honest with you, bro?
Please.
If I was in the market for a new car right now, I'd be getting this.
There you go. That's a big call. But you guys can let us know what you think down in the comment section below, just below that like button, and please subscribe. We really need help.
We really do.
Aww.